Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
New lover coming my way. Binge watching romances.
Oops, that's the wrong button.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Welcome. What's going on? So Bartman. And from yesterday, we have a reading catch up on dice. And what else is going on? Everybody's here already. Journey, Andrew, Bree, Kim, Lisa, Michelle, and Sheena. Welcome. How y'all doing today? Good to see you. We survived Monday. That's always a good thing when we survive the Monday, but now it is Tuesday, and it is an exciting Tuesday indeed. Now, I need to change the color of this particular thing over here. So where is the background color? Here we go. All right, background color. We need a little blue. We need like a baby blue, kind of a little bit of a blue there. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. We nailed it on the first try. Now, dice broke the lease, and they want to know if they're going to get like sued and stuff. Right? If I'm going to break the lease, I'm going to go with a pixelated tarot because you don't know. It's fuzzy. It's dangerous. It's confusing sometimes. You don't understand where that's going. You don't understand what the consequences of breaking a lease after 3 weeks is. Joe, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, let's see if they're going to sue us or if they're going to get our credit report and put a hammer to it or anything like that. We need to know these things because that's kind of important, right? You're out there, you don't know what the consequences are. You know, I think you got away with it. I think you got away with it. I don't think there's going to be any problems at all. Now, the Ten of Swords says you do have legal ramifications if they come to you and say, look, you know, so you do have evidence. So you need to save all of the evidence that you can, that this is a terrible lease, that this was a terrible person, that this was an awful circumstance. And if they take you to court, you come out with picture after picture after picture. Clumsy. Welcome to the stream. And when you put the pictures on display in the court, everybody is like, oh my, I would have left too. And they let you off. Not a problem. But you need evidence. You need those pictures. Ten of Swords says make sure that the lease, you did good, but make sure you have all the documentation that you need and have the photographic evidence. The Magician says if you are better prepared than this other person, they ain't gonna touch you, right? Because they're gonna say, yo, I'm suing you. And you go, oh, you are, huh? And you send them these horrible pictures. And they're like, oh, well, yeah, you know, this place is kind of a dump. And yeah, there's rats eating people's feet. And you know what I'm saying? And then they'll ease off on it and you won't have any problem, but you need that evidence. Magicians have be prepared, have everything documented, everything in pictures. So you have this mountain of stuff to take to court and they got nothing. And if they so do, overall, I think that they're not going to touch you. If they do, show them a little bit of that evidence, give them a little peek of the evidence and they will be like, well, yeah, probably shouldn't take them to court because that's going to be embarrassing for me. And I don't think that it is going to be a problem after that point because ain't nobody want to deal with all of that. How is my friendship with Emma so far? Bartman has made another new friend. Bartman is just the social butterfly of the group. Bartman seems to know everybody, and that is cool indeed. Leslie, hello to you. How you doing? Good to see you. Clumsy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's use a little more pixelated tarot tonight. Friendship with Emma B. Okay, Emma B so far. How do we like this friendship? How does Emma like us? We need to know this information. Let's see what kind of things are going on there. We got the world looking across, yeah? I just don't think this person is going to pay a lot of attention to you. Bottom line, right? I don't think they're going to pay just this mountain of attention to you. So if you're looking for somebody that's like going to be there to hang out with, they're going to be kind of cool, and you're going to be kind of excited to be around them and stuff like that, I don't think this is it. I think this is a casual friend, maybe an acquaintance kind of thing at best. I just don't see them being like, you know, somebody that's just ready to go, ready and excited, all this happening. You have the world, right? Overall, it is a good friendship. I'm not saying it's a bad friendship. I am just saying that overall, it looks like just a decent person to hang out with and what have you. But what I think you are getting into here is just something that they're not going to pay a lot of attention to you. They're not really going to be, excited about seeing you. And, overall, spend your time with somebody else. Spend your time with other people that appreciate you, that like you, that love having you around. And I think that is going to be the better overall action from this particular situation. Anyway, so yeah, I think the person's okay. I don't think that they're going to be terrible or anything. I just think that focus your time elsewhere, right? The Queen of Wands, you got better things to do with your time. And I think that's a bottom line. You just have better things to do. Don't be focused. Don't concentrate on this person to be like this big source of entertainment or buddy or anything like that. I just don't see that being a thing for you. Anyway, at least that's my opinion. That is my opinion. Look elsewhere. Scan the environment. You have a multitude of other friends that you can choose from. You might as well get one of those options open, one of those options going is what I'm saying. All right, we're going to the next reading tonight. We got Soul Soar. When is my tax refund coming in? I applied for it. I'm waiting for the fat cash, but we're all waiting. We're all waiting for that fat cash is what I'm saying. And I think that you may be able to get that moderately soon. Let's see about that. I don't have the money trick in here. I put the money trick. I put it over there. It's not local. It's not here. So I can't pull it out. I just can't pull it out and do all of the fun stuff. Tax refund. I guess we'll go with a de facto tax refund deck here, otherwise known, by the way, if you don't know, the Art Nouveau Tarot. This is something great and amazing indeed. By the way, Journey to Nowhere. Let me know if you have any questions tonight. Leslie, let me know if you have any questions tonight. We got some new people in here. Throw out some questions tonight. I'm just saying. Entertainment purposes only. But the rules are donations come first, and then if I got time for free readings, it looks like I may have, we'll do some free readings indeed. All right, when is the tax refund coming in? Oh, High Priestess. Looking for 2 months. I'm going to say 2 months. High Priestess being the 2. You're looking at a 4 of Wands being reversed. In other words, coming into your home, arriving into your home, it's just not doing it as quickly as you thought it was going to be, or as expediently as you had expected this to work out. It just doesn't seem like that's working out for you long term. So your better option basically is to be patient and to wait. High Priestess is talking about getting the information, getting the good news, getting things coming in. And the 9 is talking about a little bit of a delay being reversed. You're looking at a delay. You are looking at a 2. So I think it's about 2 months before it sort of hits. You are looking at maybe, I would say late June-ish to get that in the door. It just feels like it's not coming home. It's not ramping up. I did read some articles that basically said that, yeah, they're having issues with, not enough employees at the IRS and stuff like that. So that may be something that's sort of affecting you. I definitely think that could indeed. But overall, you're just going to have a little bit longer than you expect. At least that's what I think. And that is what the card thanks. Look for late June to get that in there. Get that in there. Neve, welcome. Good to see you. What is going on? All right, we got one more over here. Clumsy Clairvoyant. It's got birthday reading. That's what I'm talking about.
Happy birthday!
If I'm a clumsy clairvoyant, I would go over here to the Tarot Tower. I would grab, it's been a minute. It has been a minute since we have used this one. This one has been a minute. Elle, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate that. This is the Divine Tarot, if you haven't seen it before. It is divine indeed, and it doesn't work. The button doesn't work. Oh my, what's going on with all of that garbage? Let's see. So that is Divine Tarot. Okay, the Divine Movie. Let me look that up real quick. Hang on. I got technical issues. This is one button I did not press. I got to say that. All right. The Divine Tarot is under Pictures Stream. Got a picture stream and get the Divine working. There we go. Now we have it. Now it is fully functional and I like it. The Divine Tarot. Birthday reading. How's your year going to go? What kind of things are coming up? Noel, welcome. Good to see you. Noelle, is it a girl? Noelle, we're still waiting. Noelle, we've been on the edge of our seat over here. We had Shinda, thank you for your sub. I appreciate that. Noelle, Mina, welcome. Good to see you as well. Birthday reading. 6 of coins. It is time to figure out where you should be energizing, where you should be putting your energy, where you should be focusing your stuff on, because it feels like that this year has been all over the place as far as where you're focused, what you're doing, what kind of things you are focused on. And I think it's time to very clear that up and get you some goals out there, get a vision board, dream board, whatever it's called, and get that out there for the next year. Because I think you have a lot of progress that can be made, right? Empress says, this is your year to literally make a ton of progress. This is your year to push through and to get things done that you haven't gotten done before. It feels like you got the energy. It feels like you got the vivaciousness that you need to get a lot of stuff done in this year, especially the first 4 months. Judgment, the rebirth and reincarnation. Be aware. Be aware. A love interest from your past is coming back. They are coming back and they want to either hook up, they want to do something, something's going on. Rebirth, reincarnation into it, Empress. Talk about the love interest that has been around, the love interest that was an opportunity that maybe you didn't take or an opportunity that didn't work out, but they are going to be back this year. I say after about 5 months. Anyway, L is new. L is new. Thank you for having me. I am glad that you are here. Leslie is over here. We got Lisa over here. We got Bree. We got a bunch of new people over here. Tara and such, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, let's go over here. Somebody asked a thing. I said to somebody to ask a question. Who the hell said it? I said that to somebody. I said, it's a slow night. It's a slow night. So you'd think I would pay more attention on a slow night. But no, I'm used to like it being hectic all the time. Okay, Leslie Lavender. I like that name. Will I be successful in my business idea? Okay, so you have some sort of a business idea. You got something going on. You're ready to sort of rock and roll it. And you want to know if that's going to be profitable. It's going to be decent indeed. Claire, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Now, since you're new, by the way, this is the Tarot Tower, 80 decks of cards. 80 decks of cards in a beautiful organized tarot tower. If you're new, link in the description on how to get you one of those, because that is going to be fun indeed. It only takes you like an hour to build it. It's only $20 to make one. I think that you should make one right now. That's it, because you can get the stuff from Walmart. Will I be successful in my business idea? Okay, so clearly the business is like not fully fleshed out, right? Not fully fleshed out right now. So we have an idea. Is it something that we want to invest money on? Is it something, even more importantly, that people want to give you some cash? Right? Because you have people that come in. Maybe they want to give you a little bit of cashola for the business idea. They want to sort of get in there and get all this stuff done. But you're looking at a Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, by the way, if you're new, you absolutely need to go watch my my court card video, link in the description. It clarifies all the court cards, because if you're new, court cards are really confusing. So if I'm about to say some stuff about the Queen of Wands, for example, but it's so clear and so easy. The personality is there. Everything is laid out. The pathway is laid out for this court card. It's so simple. And I make it simple. I make a long video. I explain the personality. I explain how they fit in with each other. Very good series. Look at that in the description. Queen of Wands is a CEO. In other words, they understand the business ramifications of investing in this, of producing this, creating something, selling things. They understand those logistics, because clearly small business proficiency and other proficiencies are totally different. Right? I can be a master magician. I can be a master at martial arts or a great tarot reader, but getting this into a small business is a different skill set. It's not tarot reading. It's not martial arts. It's not magician. It is something different. I think you are prone to get that done well. Queen of Wands is the master of multitasking and the CEO. That means you are going to be good at a personality of getting out there and making it happen. The other thing is the Hierophant. You're talking about a big business. You're talking about getting serious with something, expanding, growing, get sort of the foundation underneath you and build something magical. And the Hierophant does that. Hierophant is very, very good for producing something, selling something, getting businesses done. Overall, you are looking for a healthy customer base too. And that's kind of what you need, right? You want that fast cash. In order to get the fast cash, you need a healthy customer base. And the 6 talks about people wanting to buy your product. You literally see the graphic right here. People wanting to buy your product, they want this in their life because they're enthusiastic about it. And that's what the court cards are. That's what the cups say. They're emotional. They're enthusiastic about it because I could go around all day and look at products, but things that pull me emotionally make me buy it. And I think you're able to get that done. And I think overall, that is a monumental thumbs up right there for getting the small business action going. Very good indeed. Nakona and Samantha, what is going on tonight? Well, happy Tuesday to everybody. Happy Tuesday to everybody out there. Let's hop on to Elle. Elle wanted to know something. What is the outlook of this Pisces? Oh, Pisces, oh my. And the Renee Capricorn. I met him a month ago. What's the outlook of the Pisces? Are they going to be a good swimmer? Do they have good swimmers? No, are they going to be a good Pisces indeed? Elle wants to know this information right now. Let's get it out there. Let's get it out there and find out. By the way, the cloth that you see here is for sale. Now, I got bad news. The book is sold out. All of y'all bought all of the books last night. In a matter of 5 minutes, all of y'all bought all of the remaining books last night. So the book, the physical book is sold out. Will I reprint it? I have no idea. But the physical book is sold out. Anyway, you can get the digital one still. The physical is sold out. The cloth, I have 5 left. I have 5 cloths left. This is a cloth from my upcoming Tasty Tarot. I have no clue when that's coming out, but the cloth is going to be out of stock after that for probably 6 months at a minimum. But anyway. All right. What's the outlook of the Pisces? I met him a month ago. What kind of thing in there? Let's use some teddy bears. By the way, all of y'all are like, what deck is that? That is the Luna's Bear Tarot. The Luna's Bear Tarot comes with a little bitty guidebook. Chew, thank you for your donation. But overall, you're looking at a successful launch of this relationship, right? You are looking at a successful launch, a successful look, of this relationship because I like it, especially next to the Queen of Wands is back. Again, we talked about the CEO, the master of multitasking. When you're looking at love, that sort of points to, I blend well with this person. I blend well with this person, right? So the Lord of Victory, you have a nice blending between the two options. Now be aware that Aladdin is not has other people in mind. In other words, they're not sort of solely dedicated to one individual. They're more of a shopping network, right? The reason I say that is because the 7 of Cups next to the Devil. They're more of a shopping network kind of person. So, they're going to be out there. They're going to be looking. So if you think that you're the only one, you may not be the only one indeed. So just be aware, right? Just be aware. I think that's going to be the critical point here. All right. Overall, I like them. The Lord of Victory says you got a pretty solid thing going. Queen of Wands says you got a pretty solid connection if we can get it done, but you're not the only thing on their mind. So if you want to get their attention, you're going to have to do it pretty quickly, right? Pretty quickly. Reiki, thank you for the kind words. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, you can get a digital version of my books. I got that book, I got another book, and I got an audio book. So a lot of people say they like my voice. If you like my voice, you can get an audio book. So there you go. Anyway, all right. Or you can join my Patreon. Okay. L is done. What else we got going on tonight? We got Claire. What's going on, my friend G? How's G doing? What's G going on? Well, let's get rid of the teddy bears and let's go over here and get serious now with the Tarot Tower. The Tarot Tower over here. Samantha, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. We're going to go with this deck. I like this deck. I mean, we have 500 people that bought it. And I know a lot of y'all are like, it looks very samey. It looks very samey. But you're right. You're right. It is women with hazy backgrounds. But it sold 500 copies. And my deck did not sell 500 copies. So I should definitely be taking notes. And start drawing women with hazy backgrounds, because that seems to be the thing that people like. People enjoy that. So, hey, give them what they want. What is going on with G? G is a little bit disconnected from you. Is that what's going on? Is G a little bit on the disconnected side? Is that what's up? The Emperor. Oh, G's on a new path tonight. G is on a new pathway tonight. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to control that. 9 of Cups and Strength. Overall, they're on a new path, a new destination, a new goal, a new sort of pursuit that they need to make it happen, all right? And I think that's one of the big problems here, is you're just sort of not on that same path. You're not on that same destination. The Emperor says they're taking charge. They're making the command happen. And I think that's going to be a problem, because they're not exactly syncing up with you. I do think they're going through many problems here. Strength says you do need to have patience with this individual, because I don't think what they're presenting you is what's really going on in their head or in their life. It just feels like that what you're seeing is not exactly representative of the full picture. So you're seeing a sort of a tip of the iceberg, when in reality, there's a lot of other things happening with that. 9 of Cups says overall they'll be okay if you give them some time, right? Because the 9 of Cups is very focused on celebration, getting a party, sort of recovery. And you do have Strength, the patience into a recovery mode with the 9 of Cups. Overall, I like it if you're able to sort of stay away. Able to stay away and let them do their own thing. Let them pursue what they're doing. Because I think at the end of the day, once they get it, or at least once they get an understanding of what's going on, I think they're going to be much better off than they are today. All right, I have to sneeze, apparently. All right, let's go over here. So in case you see me muting, Gabriella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's go with Choose. Got a double shot. Double shot tonight. Will Y ask me to be his girlfriend this year? I say, why not? Why not? You got that. Anyway, let's do Choose second question first, and then come back. Does Y like me romantically? Because if this goes south, there's going to be a problem with question number 2. Now, if we are getting a romantic thing, well, we got to use the Victorian, I'm sorry, not Victorian. We got to use the modern love tarot. The modern love tarot is going to make the grade tonight. I like this one. It is by Ethany, by the way. If you haven't seen the interview with Ethany, and y'all wondering, where's the interviews? Y'all, you were doing interview after interview after interview, and all of a sudden there's no interviews. 2 problems with the interviews. Number 1, nobody watches it. Like I have more views on a random 4K flip through. I could make a video of me wandering around the house, like just watching some TV, and we get more views than those interviews did. They got no views. They got like very, very few views comparatively to other content. So now I have a problem. Do I continue to make the interviews content that people don't want to see and ain't watching, and people go away because they're like, the content ain't just what it used to be? Or do I focus on something that people want to see? And answer B is the answer. So unfortunately, plus the interviews take an act of God to schedule. An act of God to schedule these things because they're live, right? Anyway, all right, let's see. I like the gasping. I like the name. I like the name indeed. Gasping, you're dealing with a Scorpio, all right? You're dealing with a Scorpio, all right? What did you want? What did you want? You're in the queue. You're in the queue. In case you're wondering where the queue is, by the way, gasping is down here. We're here. It's a pretty slow night comparatively. We got a few to go, and then we're going to rock the house. Samantha, did not forget about you. I never forget about you, Samantha. You are in the queue after Capriella. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Star, and the Hanged Man. I think they do, but they're very incompetent. They're very incompetent in love. They're very incompetent in letting you know and communicating things. They're going to be confusing. They're not going to be on point. They're going to be kind of up in the air. You're not really going to have a clear definition of what's going on, how's it going, where's it going to be. The Star says ultimately this is a great person to hang around and be with. Right? But getting them into a point of being serious or understanding your needs or sort of, being in this satisfactory in that as far as romantically goes, it's going to be very difficult. Overall, do they like you romantically? The Star says, yeah, a little bit, right? You do have the Hanged Man. In other words, they don't see the romance. They don't see the destination of this being the same as you. In other words, you don't know on the same page. Ace of Wands says, hey, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a try. So it's a very unenthusiastic yes, I guess. It's sort of like that much of a thumbs up. It'd be like, with the Game of Thrones where they go like this and then they go like that. No, Game of Thrones like this. It's like, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. It's not like a full-on thumbs up, love balloons, or anything like that. Vonnie, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Now, second question, the most important one. Will Y ask me to be his girlfriend this year? Based upon what I just saw, I'm going to go thumbs down. Based upon that, it looks challenging indeed if you really want to get serious with that, if you want to go 100% there. We're going to see, though. We'll pull the cards. We're going to get serious over here. Knight of Cups, 5 of Wands, and a 7 of Wands. That is a big old thumbs down. That is a whole lot of thumbs down indeed. It looks like that you're on the short list of some people that they would, that they'd make some happy love to, that they would take in there and,
oh, baby,
and do all of that with. But getting serious? No. 5 of Wands. It's not somebody that wants to get serious. Not somebody who wants to settle down with a little bit of a boyfriend act. Shamshi, thank you for your subscription. 7 of Wands are a little bit defensive against it. They're like, no. But the card that cracked me up was like this, right? I mean, I'll hit it and quit it, but I'm just going to go with a thumbs down on the whole girlfriend thing. It just feels a little bit on the depreciation side. Capriella, will Greg the Aries and I get back together? Now that's what I'm talking about a little bit. We got so many good cards. Oh, we have so many good cards for people getting back together. By the way, the book is sold out. Link in the description for the digital copy, though. I talk about this extensively in my book. How do you find somebody? How do you read something like that? By the way, I want to do another book, all right? I need to get the Tasty Tarot out the door before I do that, though. We got to get the Tasty Tarot out the door, and then we'll do one more book. Okay, we'll do one more book. The next book is going to be a little bit different, and then we're going to dive really, really super deep into cards, like obsessively deep into cards, card interactions, where they're going to go, how they work. It's going to be kind of an advanced course on basically getting everything that you need to happen, right? We're going to have this is going to be the first book that has exercises. In other words, I want you to do this. Then I want you to do that. It's going to be step-by-step exercises. So anyway, Capriella's nervous. I wouldn't be nervous at all. Now, with the Greg and Aries and I get back together, you do have the fiery aspect of the Aries you have to deal with, all right? You're looking at a 10 of Pentacles with a 3 of Swords. I think there is a possibility of getting back together, but it is short-lived. So I'm not going to say like, no. I'm not going to like ruin your night and say no. I am going to tell you, though, that there is a good chance of y'all getting back together, but it is going to be quick-lived, short-lived kind of thing. Queen of Pentacles said there's a moment of happiness to getting back together. And I think that's something emotionally that you're drawing to you, right? You're telling the world, telling the universe, I want this in my life, and you're drawing it to you. I think that's the big key here. Queen of Pentacles with an Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords also kind of points to, I'm not quite ready for this. I'm not quite ready for this at all, right? I'm in a little bit of restricted mode, not exactly in the mode to get going, not exactly in the mode to make it happen. If you do make it happen, which I think you may, then it's going to be short-lived. Three of Swords, heartbreak again. So what's my advice here? I would wait 3 months. 3 months. And in 3 months, I'd give it a shot, right? Give a little bit of a ping on social media, on the new Twitter or whatever after Musk takes over. Is it Musker? Is it Twitter, or is it Musker, or is it Mitter? I don't know. Anyway, or is it Mutter? Musker? Muskster? I don't know. Give him a ping on the new Musk Twitter, right? Give him a ping on Mutter. And I think that they'll be willing to try something, and short-lived. So don't like just come in there all emotional and excited and all of this other stuff. And I think that's it. I think that is going to be it for you. So I mean, that's kind of a little bit of, we can do the love balloons for that. Well, that's okay. That is okay indeed. All right. We have Rose has a great question for us tonight. Big Cleo, thank you for your other donation over here with a double shot. Not making any delays up in here. What is coming in May? Rose, let's put this up. Let's get a deck that you need. Let's get a deck that you want in your life. That's going to be this one right here. The Wonder World Tarot. The Wonder World Tarot. Now, vote in chat. Vote in chat. Here's an idea for a book. Let me know if you like it, yes or no. The idea is how to make a living reading tarot cards. I think that is the next book, and it is going to be obscenely detailed, like hilariously detailed, like little steps on how to set something up on your computer, little steps on how to do this, how to see the small business, how to file your taxes, what kind of tax are you going to look at, what kind of income can you expect, what kind of things are you there, how to diversify your income, how to do the social media thing, how to get some ideas out there, how to do things like that. Basically, obscenely detailed, step-by-step, everything you could ever want to possibly know about making a living on a tarot. Let me know if you want that book. I think that would be an interesting book, but I don't know how it would go over. Anyway, Big Cleo with a triple shot. Thank you so much for your donation. All right, off to Rose we go. General reading coming in May. You're going with the Empress. It is a comfort zone first week and a half. Very specific here. First week and a half on this. By the way, if you don't know what this deck is, where have you been? It is the Wonder World Tarot, by the way. First week and a half, find your comfort zone. Don't get out of it. I think it's a scary time to be out. I think you have this weird, almost Mercury retrograde thing that's isolated to only you. It doesn't feel like it's any good. Don't get out there and do much. After that, though, the rest of May is rocking. The rest of May is rocking. Micah, thank you so much for hanging out with us. But the Sun card with a little bit of a Five of Wands. Be careful where you tread the last 5 days of May. Be careful where you tread. I would actually say don't do anything big. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere important the last 5 days of May. Okay, there you go. All right, for money, I think it's not going to really be that big of a deal. You are looking for the lottery. Again, I think that's more towards fall. All right. We're going for gasping, dying, but somehow still alive, you know? I've had some days on the toilet, I've had some of these days. I've had one of those experiences one time. All right. Ed K. Okay, I have no idea. I texted Kay, a Scorpio, but she didn't respond. What's going on with the Scorpio? Is this going to be somebody? Just going to be somebody that I need to keep texting? Or are they going to take a restraining order out? Maruta, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, I mean, are they going to reach out or not? I mean, I'm texting these people. I mean, they need to be serious with this. Hang the Hatter says they're avoiding you on purpose. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because you're gasping. Maybe it's because you're dying. I don't know. But I just think they're avoiding you on purpose right now. I'm not going to say, Lachey. Lachey, I didn't know that was you. All right, Lachey, welcome. But I think that you are kind of looking at, you need to give them a little bit of time, okay? Need to give them a little bit of time. Hanged Hatter says they're avoiding you on purpose right now. Eight of Swords says this is not a good time. It's just not a good time to be hitting them up, trying to get in there. It's not a good time to be sort of, pinging them, trying to figure out what's going on and all this other stuff. Just not the best opportunity. Five of Wands, it says you're going to get nothing but conflict here. And Three of Swords, you're getting nothing but heartbreak from this interaction. What I think you should do is wait 9 days. After 9 days, I would ping them again. Now, you need to ping them something funny and entertaining. Don't ping them and ask them about the last ping. Ping them something funny and entertaining like you've been talking for years. You know what I'm saying? So just act like you have been talking for years. Ping them something funny and entertaining. Don't ask them why they haven't texted you. Don't ask them about a previous. Don't do any of that. Just do that. In 9 days from now, you're going to get a response, right? You are going to get a response. Paula, welcome. Good to see you. All right. And just make sure that you are not gasping or dying while you're texting. Because, texting and driving is bad, but gasping and dying while you're texting is even worse. Vanny, how does H feel about me? How you doing, Vanny? Good to see you. By the way, if y'all are new, hit that like and sub button. It lets people know. That I don't suck. And the more people that think I don't suck, the better off for me, because I don't suck. At least I don't think so. If I did, all of y'all sure come around a lot if I sucked. Anyway, we're gonna stop using this deck. We're gonna stop using it. We're going to go with something a little bit cuter, a little bit more fun, a little bit more entertaining, because it is entertainment of purposes tonight. Tonight's what I'm saying. Maz, the Mons Tarot is up in here, good love. That's all I want is good love. Claire, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what is going on. How does H like me? Do they like me? Do they not like me? What's happening? What's happening with H? We need this information. I think we've been kind of on schedule right now, right? We have been there. Wrestling Reads, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Everybody say hello to the new member, Wrestling Reads. Well, thank you. I greatly appreciate your sub and hanging out with us tonight. Hope you like the live stream. We got lots and lots of good stuff over here.
Hooray!
And I appreciate y'all hanging out, because, this is the place to party, all right? This is the place to party. Everybody else, you're kind of like, lighting some candles and they doing some incense. I'm just having a party. This is a party. If y'all want to join me, I love it. I would love it. Speaking of parties, they feel really good about you, Vanny. They feel, Vanny, like veiny hands? They feel really good about you, okay? Two of Cups. You can't avoid this. You can't just ignore that card. Look at that. That is them over there. And they're like, hello, Vanny. I like you. I like you a lot. Why don't you drink out of my cup? And you're like, okay. So it is all about that loving. It is all about the massive amount of connection that y'all have. Ms. Rocky, thank you for hanging out with us. How do you doing? All right, we got Amon. Thank you for your donation. The Chariot says you need to go for it full speed. I don't think you need to wait anymore. Go for it full speed, because the Seven of Pentacles says, you've done the work. They've done the work. You have this interest. They have this interest. They're ready to go. Why are you waiting? Get off the stream and go pursue this. That is going to be fantastic indeed. High Priestess got a question tonight. High Priestess wants to work for Intel. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now, we did have a PayPal. I said I would not forget about you, and then I forgot about you. Samantha, I did not forget about you, though. Samantha, we're doing your reading right now. Samantha wants to know something tonight. They want to know, have Chris and Eric been talking crap about me? Oh, my. Hopefully not. Hopefully we don't have any crap talking tonight. We don't need crap talk. This is a non-crap talking night. This is a night for just pure joy and entertainment and having fun and all this other stuff. The Sun, oh, nice. 3 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. I think Chris has. Eric has just been nodding and been like, okay, all right, can I leave now? Okay, Eric is not into it at all. Chris has been, though, right? Eric is like, ooh, I'm taking a little bit of adventure. I'm having some fun. I'm doing what I do. And here comes Chris, right? Chris is like, you know, you just got to put up with the situation because you're not going to make it. You're not going to do anything. Overall, said I wouldn't worry about it at all. I just would not worry about it at all. Just, let them do it. Let them run out of steam. Let them get their little escape mechanism. Let them get their heart broken and all this other stuff. Nobody's really interested in what they have to say about you. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is interested in that. All right. So I did not forget about you after all. Big Cleo's got the triple shot. Will he get 76 marks for the essay submitted last Sunday? That is very specific. If we're going to go grade, if we're going to go to school, we are going to go with the best deck I have for that. Otherwise, no. As the Phantom May Tarot deck. I like it. What deck is on your desk and table? I have the Pixelated Tarot. I have the Kitty, the Blooming Cat Tarot, and the Kawaii Tarot. That is what's on my desk right next to me. Well, like 50 more, but By the way, I got the Yasmin Westwood Enchanted Soul Tarot, my friends. I got it in the queue for tomorrow reading. Linda, welcome. How you doing, Linda? Linda, I sent you a package that you're probably going to need help lifting. It weighs like 9 pounds. It weighs like 9 pounds, Linda. So, yeah, you probably want to team lift that package. But yeah, anyway, so instead of buffering the sides of the books with packaging material, I put packaging material and a bunch of tarot decks. I just kept stuffing tarot decks in there. Anyway, will I get at least a 65 marks for this? 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles says yes. 8 of Wands, it says the work that you did gets you the grade. You have a couple of emotions here. The Ace of Wands is beautiful. I think it's very action-oriented with this fiery aspect that you need in your life right now. The 4 of Pentacles, the stability that's coming in there, hanging on to what you got and hanging on for dear life. You will get the 65 marks indeed. We're going with a thumbs up, with a thumbs up, 100% CPU thumbs up. I don't know. I'm replacing the thumbs up. I'm just replacing it. I can't handle that taking 100% of my CPU. For the second essay submitted slightly more than 2 weeks ago, will I get 65 marks? Let's go ahead and keep using this. And I'm going to see. We're going to see if the marks are going to make it. If hopefully you passed everything. I don't know. It sounds like you've been essaying. You have been essaying all night. Page of Pentacles, 5 Pentacles, and 8 of Cups. I'm sorry, but that one is not going to make it. That is a thumbs down indeed, as always, entertainment purposes only. But that Page of Pentacles says you weren't quite prepared for that one. The other one, yeah, you're okay. That one, nah, not so much. The one 2 weeks ago, Page of Pentacles, I wasn't prepared quite enough. And the 5 of Pentacles, I didn't make the grade that I needed to on that mark. 8 of Cups, I leave very upset. I just leave upset. But, you know, that's it. That's it. Is the thumbs up that's crashing your app? Yes, it is. I don't know. This computer has a lot of horsepower, and the thumbs up maxes my CPU to 100%. I don't understand that at all. Here's what I did, all right? I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on? I wrote an application, okay? I wrote a .NET app that basically loaded the thumbs up, and then I ran the application that I wrote, and it pegged my CPU at 100%. There's something about that graphic. It is 2 mega. Wait, is it 2 megabytes or 2? It's not small. It is not small. Let's see. Where's the thumbs up? Oh, I don't know where I even put it. Is it pictures? I think it's pictures. Stream. Thumbs up? No, I think it's under videos. Videos, stream. I got falling dollars. Okay, let me look at the thumbs up real quick and see. It's a heart made heart. I can't find it, of course. I can't, you know, I got it. Oh no, thumbs up multi. Here it is. All right, let's look at properties. It is 129 megabytes, which should not be capping my CPU. It is 38, so it's 2K. Oh, that's probably what's killing it. No, I'm sorry, it's 4K. So it's a 4K graphic. Okay, here's the problem. Big Cleo, thank you for your donation. Here's the problem. I found the problem. It's a 4K graphic. Now, in case you haven't noticed, I'm streaming at 1K. All right, I'm streaming at 1080p. So that is not going to reflect a 4K graphic. So basically, I need to get that graphic, reduce it down to 1080p, which is my output, and save. And then run it, and that will fix the problem. That will fix the problem, because right now I'm loading a 4K video for no reason at all. Zero reason, because you're not seeing the 4K. Anyway, does Jan have romantic feelings for me? A little bit, yeah. I don't think they're ready to just sort of, you know, get down with it, but I do think they have a little romantic thing indeed. You have the page of cops. I'm looking at something. I'm willing to do that, right? I'm willing to do that. So that's what you kind of need here. You need a little bit of willingness. I'm worth taking a shot at it. King of Pentacles says you're going to disrupt their life. They have this big life. They have all these things they're doing. They have all these things that are happening, and they don't really want that messed up. So if you're going to get romantic, if you're going to dive in there, make sure that you make them understand that you're not really there to change their life, right? The Five of Swords says they're not good romantically either. I'm not saying they're not good in bed. I don't know. But I'm saying that you're going to have some issues with them romantically. It's just like not being present, not being available. They're just bad at it. They're just bad. Jan is bad at it indeed. Big Cleo, I will get your other thing. Claire, though, is first. Why hasn't Elle responded to me yet? Is she doing okay over there? Oh, let's see. Let's go. Oh, you know what it's been? It's been a minute. It's been a minute right now, right here. It has been a hot minute since we have used the tarot at the end of the rainbow. Okay? It has been a hot minute. Maybe whiteout paint. Maybe. I don't know. You found the problem. Magical thumbs. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and download. I'm going to download a graphic converter. What's the graphic converter in Windows? I forgot the name of it. Anyway, it's a free graphic converter, and I'm going to go ahead and downgrade the graphics, and then we're going to have it good. We're going to have it good from there. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Why hasn't Elle responded to me yet? Oh my, Elle's going through some crap. Elle's going through a lot of crap. If you're willing to put up with Elle's crap, Elle's going through a little bit of crap right now. So you do have a tower moment. You got to understand this is not a good time to sort of pressure him, not a good time to pursue him, not a good time to chase him around. Trying to get a response is not going to be good. I think give them a week and they'll be all right. You know, they give them like 5 days, 7 days, they'll be quite fine. It's a matter of them regaining their power and control. Because right now, I just think they lost the power, they lost the control. And I don't think that's doing them any good. I don't think it's doing them any good at all. So your best bet is to leave them alone. Let them figure this out on their own. Let them go ahead and be like, you know, this is going to be something pretty easy. Going to be something pretty easy, because I think they get a new lease on life, a new opportunity, and that is going to be the best thing that is going to happen to them by far, by far. So Claire, just give them 5-7 days to be quite all right. Anyway, Michelle C, what's going on? We got Aman. Potty, is that Potty? Pari has not spoken to me for 2 days. Is everything fine? What the hell is going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all? Every other question is, why hasn't somebody responded to me? Something's going on. Is it Mercury retrograde yet? Is it? Is it Mercury retrograde right now? What's happening? Because something's going on. Something's going on. We're not playing anymore. Something's happening out there. Out there in tarot world, there's something happening. All right. They're supposed to be for 2 days. They're fine. Contact. Everything's great. Everything's fine. You got a 6 of Cups. Everything's just fine. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't be concerned about it. That's something that you're going to have to put up with. You're going to have to put up with this for this person. That's the way it is, right? Anyway, the 6 of Cups says they're going to contact you again. I wouldn't fret. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't be too concerned at all. You got the Ace of Pentacles says they're willing to contact you. They're going to contact you. They're just not going to have any problems. They're not having any problems at all right now. So just be patient with them. I think everything will work out indeed. Aman, and thank you so much for that. Tarot Girl is here. Tarot Girl, why is this person harassing me with fake profiles? Oh my. Ain't nobody got that time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mercury retrograde is May the 10th. Okay. All right. If I'm going to do fake profiles, hopefully Musk fixes that crap. If I'm going to do fake profiles, the Poe understands the ramification of a fake profile. They know. They know. The shadow period before it goes retrograde. Interesting indeed. We are getting a lot of questions. So yeah, if you're wondering what's going on, you got to give them a few days indeed. Now, I think that's interesting that I said 9 days, 7 days, 5 days, and that sort of approaches that, right? So that is interesting. I do think that that's going to fix a lot of y'all's why haven't they contacted me situation, though. Tarot Girl, I like your name. Why is this person harassing me with all of these profiles? What is going on with all of that? Oh, my. King of Pentacles. They think it's hilarious. They're going to continue to do it. All right. Some things that are very clear indeed about this reading. The first one is they are doing this on purpose. This is not something to where you're just randomly targeted and there are a bunch of other people targeted and things like that. They are focusing on you. The King of Pentacles is like a little bird on their shoulder or something like that. That feels like that they feel that they are like, you know, that they sort of need some validation. They need attention. And that is going to be sort of why they are doing it indeed. Ace of Wands says that they're trying a new piece of software out that's doing the work for them. They found it. They're trying it out. They're seeing where it goes. And they're just sort of, you know, it's so easy for them that they're not really too concerned about it. So you're looking at a little bit of a fiery aspect here with the Ace of Wands, but this is some piece of software that they found that they're using to do this. Dinesa, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. How is everybody tonight? We are doing free reads. We're doing free reads indeed. Dinesa, what is your question? Let me know. Let me know. Throw down a question right now and let me know what it is. All right. The Knight of Wands, they're eventually going to just give up if they don't get the attention. Don't feed the troll. Don't feed the literal troll, okay? Don't feed them. If they don't get the attention, they are going to piss off and go away. And that is going to be powerful indeed because you ain't got time for any of that at all. All right, Big Cleo, thank you for your other donation. We got Big Cleo coming up with a double shot. Big Cleo, oh, we got Rose first. Sorry about that, Rose. I did not forget about you, I swear. Rose, I did not forget about you, I swear. All right. Will I retire at the date that I have in mind? Okay, I'm going to say, let's look. Retirement, kind of old, kind of, sort of wrapping things up. And I mean, sure, McKinney? No, let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. I love this one. You know I do. Dark Mansion Tarot is what I love. And it is the best. It is the best. And Samantha is after the double shot of Big Cleo. And then we got Amon after that. We're gonna dig around for some free reads tonight, making it happen tonight, my friends. All right. Will I retire at a normal retirement date that I have in mind? Yes. Nice. Nice indeed. Going with a thumbs up on this. 100% CPU thumbs up. The Three of Pentacles says you're going to have the resources that you need. You're going to have the preparation that you need also. I think there's a lot of good stuff happening with this, all right? Lots and lots of good stuff happening here, and that is going to be beautiful for you. And I think that's very important too, right? You're ready. You know that you're ready. You know that you sort of need this you know that you sort of need this option in your life. You're ready for this to happen. And this is something that you've been sort of looking forward to as well, right? Overall, the Three of Pentacles is a yes. And you're looking at Eight of Swords too. Be aware, this is Master of the Obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway. Be aware that all of the money that we're kind of spending now is just not going to be available to you later. You're going to be restricted on what you can spend money on, all this other stuff. So I think you need to focus on how can I live a more restricted life, but still be happy with everything that is happening. So overall, I say yes. Big Cleo is next indeed. Let's find out what Big Cleo is going on over here with a double shot. For the second essay submitted 2 weeks ago, will I get at least 60? Will I get at least 60 marks? All right, well, let's lose this deck. Let's go with my deck. You know, my deck is a nice one. You know, my deck is a nice one, right? It is nice indeed. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. It's a thick one. It is a good deck of cards. If you don't know what this is, it's a Waterfall Tarot. I do have a lot of Waterfall Tarots left. I got no books. I got 4 cloths, and I got a gazillion Waterfall Tarots. That's why they are so cheap. So you're like, why is his tarot so cheap? Because I got a lot of them, tons and tons of them. So, I mean, you know, I sent Linda a package and I just threw in like, you know, just a big clump of them. So, you know, all right. Will I get a 60? I think so. I do think so. Manual thumbs up. Manual thumbs up. Justice card. High Priestess. Is it being weird? High Priestess. I'll get you anyway. High Priestess. You're next. You're next after the Big Cleos. You're next, High Priestess. I'll get you anyway. I'm not sure what's going on with the payment, but you know I love you. I'm going to make sure I get you. Going to make sure I get you. All right. We're talking about the intel. That's going to be good. I think so. Justice says you did scrape by on a 60. I think you did scrape by indeed. Now, is this something that we're proud of, that we're going to go around bragging about? No, but is this something that leads us to success? Is this something that we can make our way through it? We can make a happy ending there? I think yes. Manual thumbs up. I do think you got a 60. Now let's go for the Big Cleo, and then let's hop over to the High Priestess. We're having payment issues maybe on the stream or something. I don't know. High Priestess, I got you covered anyway. High Priestess, you know me. You know me, I got you. Is Jan my future boyfriend? All right. Jan. No. Well, maybe. Okay. Let's see. Here's how's it going to go. I think Jan has a period of time where they're very excited about the relationship, but it kind of wanes, right? It kind of wanes a little bit. Life is too short. Welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at the Three of Swords here. In other words, we're trying to get, sorry, I didn't even click this. We're trying to get it done. We're trying to get it done. And it just feels like it's not happening. After a period of time, they warm up. They warm up to you, all right? You got the Queen of Wands. All of a sudden, things improve a little bit. Things are a little bit better. I like it. It's like it feels better. It feels pretty good. You know, overall, it just feels like something that I want to do. Four of Wands, it says eventually they are indeed. So you are looking at sort of a very roundabout love balloons right there, right? Very roundabout love balloons. Anyway, Claire, those were the Tower, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Tower, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles. Claire, I got you covered. All right. So, yeah, that's a weird one, right? It's kind of a no and then a yes. But they warm up to you. I think that's how relationships go sometimes. You're not really ready for something, and then all of a sudden you just fall in love. You're just like, you know, this person's amazing. This person's great. This person's amazing. All right. We did not forget about you. You know that? We did not forget about you. Samantha wants to know, what in the world is Chris's issue? What in the world is Chris's issue yet? Soul sore. I have not called an end yet. I did not do a Biden and call a lid. There's no lid tonight. We're going. Soul sore. We're keeping on going. Mary Wilson, welcome to the stream. Good to see. By the way, if y'all are new, if y'all have been here 100 times, if y'all have been here 1,000,000 times, I would greatly appreciate a like and a sub. I'm on YouTube. You know I'm going to beg you for a like and a sub. Any YouTuber that doesn't beg everybody for a like and a sub is probably not going to be a YouTuber for very long, is what I'm saying. So you just got to understand that. So yeah, the like and sub, I think that's going to be interesting indeed. Okay, what is Chris's major malfunction when it comes to me? Knight of Wands, King of Wands. What have you been doing with this? Aman, I have not forgot about your question, I promise. Aman, I did not forget about you, Aman. I did not forget about you. You're next. Aman, you are next. All right. What interaction did you have with them? It feels like there was an interaction with them that they took the wrong way, right? The Knight of Wands. I'm coming in there, a little bit of a King of Wands action. They worked for something, but it did not materialize. They worked for something, but it did not happen the way that it needed to. It feels like this person had some expectations that weren't fulfilled. I'm not saying you should fulfill everybody's expectations, but they had some expectations that were not fulfilled. They felt like it was your fault, or it felt like that the interaction wasn't on their advantage. Overall, they're just kind of just annoyed. They're just kind of annoyed with it. They're kind of annoyed with you. So they're sort of taking it out, a little bit of taking it out, a little bit. This isn't emotionally, I'm not saying completely unstable, but I'm saying not exactly the most mature person in the world, if that makes sense. They're not the most mature person in the world. Anyway, will my finances be good in the month of May? Let's get the fat cash. Amon wants some fat cash. Amon knows what it is to have said fat cash. We are going to use this tarot deck right here. This was a beautiful gift from the beautiful Christina over here. We have the Northern Animal Tarot. The Northern Animal Tarot. That's the way it goes. You ask them in person, they just did that. YouTube user. It's just in time for the ending soon. YouTube user, I got your reading coming up. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. First Zoom call with a recruiter, Rita, tomorrow. Ooh, nice. All right. The month of May and money. I think for you, it's going to be pretty good. You have a new source of money. I'm not saying you're going to make a ton of money. I'm just saying you have a new source of money coming in May. And I think you want to hang on to that because it is good. It is good. Ace of Pentacles, I got a brand new source of cash, brand new source of money. This is something that I'm excited about, something that I want to do, right? But the Queen of Wands says I need to be able to prioritize this. Because if I don't, I'm not going to have the finances. I'm not going to have the stability that I need with this. Overall, a new source of money is coming in. Other than that, you're kind of on the same level that you have been. But make sure that you don't over prioritize the new source of money at the expense of everything else. Anyway, all right, YouTube user's got a double shot. A little bit of a career question, long-term, leaving the company. Lisa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. YouTube user wants to know something. They want to know. First Zoom call meeting with Rita tomorrow. How are things go? Do you see any solid job things coming out of this? We're going to go ahead and use the more Northern Animal Tarot because we need some animals up in here. I am an animal friend to all the animals. Page of Cups, speaking of friends. Page of Cups, a 6 and a 2. I think she delivers. And I think that is very important for you. Now, YouTube user, let's rewind, shall we? Let's rewind to the last time that we talked about Rita. We had a 6 of Pentacles then too. All right? Very important that we have this consistency with a 6 of Pentacles with this individual. It feels like they are giving the money out. They are giving out the good opportunities. We've seen it before. We're seeing it again. Has a very poignant message for us. Do they have the good leads? Yes. Do they have the good seeks and searches and all the things that we need? Yes. You have dominion. You have the control over your domain. You have a good leads, places to go, things to do. You have good control over the job opportunity. Page of Cups says you're not interested in any of them. In any of them, you're not interested at all. It feels like there's a lot of dead ends there. It feels like you're not emotionally invested. Are they good? Yes. But are you emotionally invested in them? No. Does it really matter? No. A job's a job, right? We already said that the way it goes. Kariba Mama, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Long-term, will I regret leaving this company? Okay. We got Lisa, we got Soul, we got Kariba Mama. Find out what's going on. We got Emma. A little bit of advice from Spirit. We can do that indeed. Okay. The Knight of Cups says yes. Overall it is, right? Overall, I'm going to say yes. But here's the problem. The Knight of Cups. I think you're giving your current job a hard time. They're letting you management substitute. They gave you a raise. They're letting you management substitute. It feels like this place is not as bad as you think. Knight of Cups says you're not that invested anymore. You're ready for the new love. You're ready for the new adventure. And that's fine. But my thing is, I don't think it's as bad as you really think it is. Temperance says you have a nice balance there, right? You do have a nice balance there. Overall, but you're right, though. Overall, you're right. They're giving you too much stuff. It's too competitive. You feel like the weight is on your shoulders. You feel like this is not something that you're invested in. It's something that you've burned out on. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. But, at the end of the day, High Priestess. All right, next up, High Priestess wants to know intel. Do. Is that it? Do. Okay, I think that's the logo sound. Anyway, by the way, I am running intel. I am. So if you get a job there, give me some discounted chips is what I'm saying. All right, discounted chips. All right, we're going for the Heaven and Earth Tarot. See if we get that do job. Because intel, that's pretty rock solid. I gotta say that's not a job you're just gonna throw to the curb. Okay, so a pretty important thing. Death, perfected success, and an ace. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say you have an opportunity here. Because of perfected success, this is a good job opportunity, good home for you. Ace of Wands, it says you do have to put some energy and some effort into getting it, absolutely. But Death says this is the change that you're looking for. It really is. This is that change that you're looking for. And I think overall, manual thumbs up. Think you're going to get it. Think you're going to get it. So, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. By the way, we are ending soon. So eventually we're going to end. But, we're running pretty early tonight. We are slow night. It is a very slow night. Lisa, what's a belief I have that's holding me back? I like these deep metaphysical questions. Let's look at that. If I'm holding back a belief, I'm going to be holding it back with the Wizard's Tarot, because Wizard's Tarot is coming out. It's legit. It is legitimate. It is coming out. All right. So what? Okay. What is a belief that holds me back? Let's see. What kind of beliefs do you have, and all of this other stuff? What kind of belief holds me back? I don't know. Maybe it's more than one belief. Eight of Pentacles. You feel guilty when you're not working your butt off. You do, right? I'm not saying at work. I'm saying on hobbies, or when somebody asks for help, or maybe religion, or tarot reading, or something like that, right? I think you feel like you never work hard enough, and so you don't deserve it. And I think that is the problem. Wheel of Fortune says that don't believe that what you're getting today is what you're going to get tomorrow, because you have an active participant in life. This is not something where you're just sort of riding the waves. You're an active participant in life, okay? So don't assume that what you have today is what you have tomorrow. You can change it, and that's important. And the Three of Swords. Who cares if it's upsetting? Just, shove it aside. That's it. So these beliefs right there are holding you back. They're holding you back a little bit. Soul Soar has some deep questions as well. Emma, thank you for your double shot donation. What can I do to love myself more? Well, this is not the stream to ask that. I mean, you're going to get some wild answers. Anyway, Emma, thank you for your other donation. You are looking here, loving ourselves more. The Five of Wands. Don't compete and compare with other people, right? We all do it, don't we? We all do it, don't we? We compare ourselves to everybody else. I'm painting a tarot deck, and I'm comparing that deck to everybody else's deck. I'm like, it doesn't look good as so-and-so's deck. It doesn't look as good as so-and-so's deck either. Don't compare yourself to other people. That is the key. Because when you do, no, you're never going to be perfect. You're never going to have everything. You just admit it, right? The Hierophant. Take yourself seriously. In other words, take control of your thoughts. Take control of your beliefs. The Hierophant is the ultimate control power in the world. They used to appoint the emperor themselves. The Hierophant is all about taking command, taking control of your inner life. Be grounded. Do exercises. Get sort of settled, right? And get prepared for life. Death says don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable, because a lot of times we need a break from our comfort zone in order to find our true self. But if we're always comfortable all the time, then no, you're probably not going to make much progress in life at all. Sorry. Sometimes when that somebody's having an issue with this when they have a slight inconvenience and they just go nuts over it, right? You're a little too much in your comfort zone there. And thank you for your donation. Will my financial change, and how soon will that change occur? Let's get some cat decks out, my friends. Getting some that sounds bad. Getting some cat decks out tonight. Let's find out if the financial change. Knight of Pentacles says absolutely yes. Strength, Nine of Cups, and a Ten of Pentacles. Jesus, that's a good read. And thank you for your double shot reading. Okay. Overall, yes. Manual thumbs up, and we can get the falling money too. Knight of Pentacles points to the financial change that you're looking for. Okay, the financial change is rolling in here. And then you have a Nine of Cups for a celebration, followed by a Ten of Pentacles for the fat cash coming in. Overall, it's about having patience, because I think your financial situation is going to change in 4 months and 6 days. Write that down. 4 months and 6 days is the time that the finances start to change. All right. You're looking at a Knight of Pentacles, sort of a slow roll. They're not launching through the air at full speed like the Knight of Swords or something. No. Knight of Pentacles bringing in the financial change, though, which you need. Having patience, seeing about that period of time. The Ten of Pentacles says it is going to get better. It is going to improve. So yes, and there's exactly the time that it's going to take. All right. Entertainment purposes only, though. Emma wants to know advice from Spirit. Emma's got the double shot. We got Soul Soar with the double shot. We got Anne with the, it's a double shot kind of night. By the way, we're ending soon. So Anne is going to be the last reading tonight. Any more readings? We're going to get them tomorrow. We are going to be here every night for the rest of your life. All right. Advice from Spirit. By the way, I got a new desk from today. I got a new desk. So it's a sit-stand desk that's a hand crank. Anyway, this lady down the street is getting rid of it for $40. It's this nice big wooden desk, sit-stand desk with a hand crank for $40. I'm like, yes, I want that. So that I got a new desk. I'm excited. Anyway, advice from Spirit. Four of Pentacles. Hold on to the things that you have dear. Hold on to these, right? If you have a friendship that you love, make sure that you tell them you appreciate them. If you have something that you like, make sure you hang on to it. Don't give out too much of yourself, indeed. Five of Swords says a lot of things are going to upset you soon, right? A lot of things are going to upset you soon. But the Ten of Wands says don't let it. Don't carry these things around, because you can get in a situation where you're just carrying useless stuff around and not doing you any good, and it's hurting you. Power of the P, welcome. How you doing? But yeah, the Ten of Wands says be careful what you load up on, because you want to be very cautious about giving out too much of yourself. All right, there is your messages from Spirit. Emma has another one. Connor's feelings from me. At this point, we stopped talking. Should I reach out to Connor? Okay, let's find out if Connor's going to be good or not. Maybe, maybe not. What a friend spread lies about me. Okay, Emma, we can get that done. All right, onion tuna salad sandwich. That sounds delish. Connor's feelings for me. No feelings, no feelings, and no feelings. No, you should not reach out to them. You should avoid them and move on. I mean, that's the bottom line. This is a bunch of bad cards, right? Do not reach out to this person. Do not. You stop talking for a good reason. Ten of Swords, it says stop talking and leave it. Stop talking. Power of the P, thank you so much for your donation. We are ending soon. I will get your reading first thing tomorrow. But yeah, the Page of Wands. Avoid them. Emma, cut bait. Cut bait right now. Don't involve yourself in anything else with this, in my opinion. Don't involve yourself with anything else in this individual. Emma had a reading from last time. I asked, why would my friend spread lies about me? Let's see. That's going to be something possible. Maybe they're lying about us. Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. I don't think they're lying about you at all. Friends spread lies about me. Why would they spread lies about you? I don't think that they particularly like everything that you do by far, right? The Knight of Wands says that not really in that. You have all wands here with all wandy, sort of a fiery aspect. I don't think they're happy with you, but I don't think they're at a point to where they're just going to outright just barrel you down with this stuff. Eight of Wands, a lot of action, but they don't want to aim it at you. So I don't think that they spread a lot of lies about you. They just feels like that they are not in a mode where they're happy with a lot of things about you. But I don't see them spreading lies about you. I just don't see it. At least that's what the thing says. We got Soul Soar, we got Ann, and we are out of here. All right, Soul Soar wants to know, how can I unblock myself from success? Let's find out. By using a good tarot deck, we can use, we got all these deep questions. We might as well go for a little Buddha tarot. Little Buddha tarot for all of these deep, thoughtful questions. Seven of Swords, Death, and a Five of Cups. How can I block myself from success? Seven of Swords says you're not really blocking yourself from success at this point. You're just not pursuing the things that you need to make a success. So Seven of Swords, you need to sneak out the back door, pursue things, launch things that are going to be important, right? Don't look at the big picture. Look at the small little things, being consistent, having the ideas, pursuing what you need to pursue. Because the Death card says you need to make some changes in order to get your success. I don't think you're blocking anything. You're just not doing the proper steps to make it happen. Five of Cups says your problem is you're worried about failure. And as long as you're worried about failure, you're never going to have success. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. You can't be worried about failure, or you're never, ever going to have success. So there you go. You just need to change things going. How can I improve relationships with family too? So we get a Six of Cups on this. Improving relationships with the family. Be consistent about caring for them. In other words, how are you doing, Sister Jane, or whatever, right? How are you doing? Be consistent with caring for them. Be consistent with having emotions and asking them about their emotions, getting into deep conversations with these individuals. Because I think the surface level conversations don't work. I think these people need more of a deeper level of connection. I think that's going to be important. So the Wheel of Fortune says, yeah, you need to get into a deeper level of connection. And the Knight of Wands says, send cards, right? Send cards. Send the birthday card. Send a Thanksgiving card. Send a, you know what I'm saying? Send cards, right? It's like, I care about you. I know you're there, and I'm having, and so physical cards, send them that. And lets them know that you're thinking about them, that you're willing to go the extra mile to mail something, and you know what I'm saying? In addition to the call, send them the card. I think they're going to like that. What's B's karma and romantic partner? Let's find out. B's karma. B's karma makes me think of honey for some reason. B and karma. I don't know. Or be good with ET. Let's see. What is B's karma indeed? Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. B's karma is to live in sort of a home with somebody that they want to be a part of their life. Just living in their home. Just living in their home with somebody that they love. That's their karma. That is what they're meant to do. That is what they're meant to be, right? You got a Four of Wands, living with somebody and appreciating them, living with somebody and sort of learning that aspect in this lifetime of putting up with another individual, The Three of Cups talks about partying. They're still looking for maybe this individual, or they're still trying to figure it out and whatnot. Ace of Wands says they're actively pursuing it, even though they don't know it's their karmic relationship, or even though they don't know it's their karmic destiny to pursue that particular thing, in my opinion, of course. All right, and the last reading of the night, Power of the P, will get you tomorrow. Have I met a romantic partner, and when will I meet them? Let's get a little love out there for some romance, some partners, all of the good stuff. We need all of it. We need all of it in our life. The Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon. Next romantic partner you will meet the second week of October. Second week of October is your next big relationship, your big partnership, okay? The Moon says you got a ways to go. You do. You have many months to go. You're looking at Nine of Pentacles. Looks like after September is when this is coming up. Five of Cups says we have maybe a try or trial before that. But, you know, at the end of the day, we have some difficulty getting that hammered out, getting it solidified. And I say that when I say solidified, I mean sometimes it's a problem, right? It's a problem getting the consistency of a relationship. The next romantic partner, again, you're looking October, looking after September to make that happen. And that is going to be the next big relationship that you have. Anyway, that is it from me. Thank you all for being here. We'll see you tomorrow.